Hello everyone, I just realised I need to add your name into there, Nil. I've not updated it. Oh, how is everybody? Were there any hangovers this morning, Nil, or were you alright? I've slept all day, I feel so lazy. I was up far too late watching movies and Godzilla and such things. Ugh. Right, so I think we've got another side mission here. Hi 313, 2 seconds, let me give you a range. There we go. Hope you're doing well. Right.
I agree that this is important, Masoni. But if we don't focus on hunting, people will starve.
How is a potential murderer in our ranks not your
I have
top
the
priority?
power.
You don't think it's real, is that it? You think I'm jumping at shadows?
Hello, I'm standing right here.
One moment, please, Envoy. We were just finishing.
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not saying it's impossible, Masoni. Only that more immediate dangers require our attention. We'll talk about it later.
Meanwhile, someone's tearing us apart from the inside.
It's going good, actually. I just discovered on the last stream that you could play in third person, which makes the wizarding a lot easier because you can actually see the enemies round about you a lot better than it is in first person, so it's easier to dodge things and stuff. But I'm really enjoying it so far. Yeah, as Nil pointed out in his tips and tricks video, the best thing to do is just level up your gear constantly, because I was really struggling with these missions, and I thought, why am I struggling so much right at the very start of the game? But it's because my weapons were basically poo-poo, and so was my armor, so if you're stretched too thin, maybe we can help.
What interest does Adam have in Fiore's affairs? We've survived without your sainted help for this long, and we don't need you now.
The land wasn't trying to kill us before. These are desperate times, Captain. You must see that.
We've suspected the killer among our ranks for several days, but there hasn't been time to investigate.
There hasn't been time? A traitor in your ranks is serious.
I told you I'll do it.
We've had to redouble our hunting to feed Fiore, and the bandits and Zarips are running us ragged. Every ranger we lose brings us closer to starvation.
I'm doing fine, Nil. You probably never heard me, but I was asking if you had any hangovers this morning. After all your beer. I've basically slept all day because I was up far too late. Also partaking in merriments. And ended up watching movies all night. Just a little rough. That's good then. I just feel like I could sleep for a week. I always decide to go on to movie fests when I've had a few gins. I just decide to watch movies all night. Oh, that's good. I always forget to do that, and it's the best thing to prevent hangovers is just drink plenty of water. I never really get hangovers, so the most I get is I just feel tired the next day. I've never really suffered from hangovers. I've been quite lucky that way. I used to see some of my friends wake up in the morning and they would be like death warmed up. And I used to always say, if alcohol does that to me, that's when I stop. So, I ended up watching Godzilla, New Empire, I think it's called, the latest one, where they go to Hollow Earth. And then I watched some of Nilyar's stream once he got home from his crawfish dinner. And then I watched, oh god, what was the other one I watched? I think it was another horror. I think I maybe watched The Nun again for like the 50th time. I love that movie, The Nun. If there's really a killer among you, they're likely taking advantage of the chaos here.
Several of my people are beginning to think that as well, particularly Masoni here. But if that's true, to what end?
My gut's never wrong, Envoy.
I used to think that. Then I ate a bad batch of twig rat stew and had to re-examine everything I thought I knew.
Two of our best, Monato and Verano, have failed to report back. Neither of them would fall easily to creatures they faced 100 times before.
Monato is the most skilled tracker we have, and Verano is our most accomplished archer.
I've heard of Minato. He hunted the Black Padfoot a few months back. That thing was impossible to track, but he did it.
You really think one of their own would betray them?
The only threat they wouldn't be prepared for would come from someone they trust.
As if that weren't enough, my rangers spotted a stranger near town this morning. They kept to the shadows, wearing some kind of mask.
My ranger spotted the stranger. Danger. Well, that could be your
I
killer.
wouldn't rule them out, but my men disappeared before this person seems to have arrived in town.
Tell him about Durso and Casagrada.
All right, Envoy, if you really want to get involved. Two of my rangers have been acting strangely since the others disappeared. Rangers Dorso and Casagrada.
That's a powerful accusation to make. I know you rangers.
Oh, hey, Tiny Rick.
Would they really turn on their own brethren?
Both are good people, but
I must have missed you coming in there.
connected with my missing men. And they haven't been particularly forthcoming.
Yeah, I've seen Godzilla -1, Talon. It's in subtitles though, but I did watch it because I just love Godzilla so much. I don't know why. We'll speak to Dorso and Casagrada.
I've moved Dorso and Casagrada to posts just outside Fior. I haven't explained why, but Dorso's probably figured it out. Speak with them, and follow any leads they might turn up. I'm still not convinced either of them is a murderer, but...
It's better to be sure.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
You're not the ally we expected to find, but
Hey, Grumby.
appreciate it all the same.
Watch yourself in the wilds, Envoy. And Godspeed.
I can't think of much worse than turning on your squad, except having to suspect your own people. We should help them.
Agreed.
Big Band of Brothers. That's the war movie, isn't it, Rick? Band of Brothers. Or is it a series? TV series? We saw -1 minus the colour in theatre. Oh, would you see it in black and white? Dean Martin, Jerry Lewis. Ah. I'm not a huge war movie fan. I don't know. Do you know, when it comes to like war movies, I don't really find them what you call it, entertaining. I tend to stick to movies that are like supernatural or horror or people with superpowers and stuff. Poor me doesn't like movies that actually imitate real life. They've got to be exaggerated in some form. Oh, it's like 10 movies. Oh my god, that's a lot. Yeah, that -1 was pretty good. I normally avoid movies with subtitles because I feel like I end up focusing on the text so much that I miss the movie. I don't know if I just read them really slow or once I've read them I just keep staring at them, but I always feel like I'm missing the action. But I did enjoy Godzilla -1. Oh yeah, that's a good series, Rick. I didn't like the way it ended though, but it was a really good series, that. I love anything that's got witches in it, I swear to God. Anything with witches, I'm there. In fact, I'm really looking forward to Season 3 of The Wheel of Time. Oh, they've released a 12-minute long preview of the first episode and it just looks phenomenal. Phenomenal. Da, 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 da. Hey, Postinago, you left your pack at the Bone and Boar last night. The next time you wander home after just one more drink, don't forget your gear. Anyway, I hid it under some, I thought that said crap wood? Scrap wood behind the tower, though not before I swiped that money you owe me. What have I just missed here? 3V became a lurk master. Oh my god. Thank you so much, 3V. What am I doing here? I really, really appreciate that. That was above and beyond. Everybody's been so kind this week. Yep, I've seen Shadow and Bone as well. I did enjoy that. That was about the girl that had the power to basically rip through the shadow, wasn't it? And then that guy that was in the Hunger Games that had the funny sideburns, he was a bad guy, I'm sure. He was like what was he? He's like a wraith or something like that. And he'd put up a big wall between the two cities, I think it was. And there was monsters in the darkness. Oh, thank you, V. I really, really appreciate that. Look at all this wine. Jesus. This must be a band of alcoholics. But yeah, I cannot wait for the new season of Wheel of Time. The 11-minute preview they put on YouTube was just this massive fight scene inside the White Tower. Oh my god. And if that's what it's going to be like the whole season, woo. Captain Bella, thank you for sending the additional liquor supplies, which I've just stolen, by the way. I've stole all of them. While I'd never complained myself, the others were shivering in their armour when the chill set in, especially Ariel. He's young and fresh to the sentry's guard, and I know a little fire in the belly would do him good. Sincerely, Officer Jesu. Okay, how do I... maybe I can get up here? No. How do I get up here?
Yeah.
Hello, Bud Files. Nice to see you. Oh, there we go. Jumped really high there. Oh, don't fall, don't fall. Hey, Wolfie, thank you. Oh, it's barred. I can hear a chest, but am I going to make this jump? We'll soon find out. Oh, no! How on earth do I get across there? Especially this game, Nil, because you search a lot of the buildings, so you're not actually continuing with the story while you're doing all the searching and stuff. But it all comes in handy, I suppose, because it's stuff that you use. Yeah, it sounds like it's behind this door. You can hear like this little tingling noise. And like, oh, maybe it's in here. I don't know how I'm going to get across this. Up here. I'm definitely not missing anything. I can't see how I would get across here. It's definitely too far to jump. Can't get out here. There's nowhere to go at the side of the building. Okay, I'll try the jump one more time. Oh, yeah. You needed the electricity last night, didn't you? Oh, I can make it. Oh. I must have just jumped too early the last time. Ah, here we go. Nice. That's the door that we couldn't get through. Sentry Journal, week 1. Hey, Lenora. You should be able to buy one. They're only about 150 gold. I'm sure there's a couple of vendors that have got them. Because I'm sure I bought one to break it down for materials one time. Well, I've got about 4 grimoires. I can't get rid of them. I don't know which one to use. Yeah. I've managed to find a corner the others don't care for. I begged the outgoing sentry officer not to leave me alone with Jesu and his idiot friends, but he just laughed and told me to play nice with the other children. Week 2. Today Jesu tried to trigger the trap by the stairs as a joke. While I was trying to get by, I still can't feel my ankles, asshole. The captain should have never sent the extra rum. Week 3. I'm finally getting out of here. Jesu and the others haven't been sober in 3 days. Captain Bell is pulling us off guard duty. Something about food rotations. The crop must be bad for Vidaro to go that far, but I'd rather starve than hear Jesu sing another rendition of Drink Down Deep. Oh. Sounds like they've been playing tricks on the poor fella. Let us open this one as well while we're here. It's too many crawfish. Oh. My dog realised I was playing Days Gone and left the room. Oh, does he not like the game? It's maybe just all the shooting and the zombies, like, because you know they can scream those things. He's like, nope, it's mummy's time. I'm getting out of here. It's a good story, Nil. I believe you. For sure. Definitely. Oh, a potion. I'll take that. No, I think... will we make this jump? Let's find out. Yes. I don't. You were a first-hand witness, Lenora. Oh. Awakened Adra.
Looks like that broke off of something. Wonder where it goes.
Right. Well, that was worth the climb up here to get some awakened Adra. My dog hates when I play games with jump scares. He activates and goes full big dog bark mode. What kind of dog have you got, V? Is he a big dog? Right, so what... We've picked up quite a few quests now, I think. So, we've got... Speak with Ranger Dorso. Memories of the Deep. Battle Scars. And Food Theft. Well, this is the closest, so this makes the most sense right now. Oh, he's a 12-pound Chihuahua mixed with a beagle. Yugi, oh, that is so cute. But he enters big dog mode when you play your scary games. Right, so B is closer, so we'll go and investigate Ranger Dorso first. Every time I see a plant on the map, I just have to go and get it. It's like OCD. It's like, oh, free food. Right. Ranger Dorso, here we come. Oh, he's a little handsome guy. Oh. Mine is half Amstaff and half Shih Tzu. He weighs about 50 pounds, so basically a long-haired Amstaff. Oh. Yeah, you posted pictures of your cat and your dog. Two little cuties on their backs waiting to get their bellies rubbed. Oh, plant. Oh, look at the colour on these. Wow, they're like zebra bulls. They're really cool.
Quiet, Nimdut.
Well, that didn't work, did it? I don't think you can sneak up on those spiders. You know, that's a couple of times I've tried that, and they just wake up. Well, that was clever. Aha. Only rarely do sporelings venture out of the wild and so close to Kith settlements. Something must have agitated them. Not our equipment, surely. It's been around for years. Perhaps the essence is to blame, as Giata suggests. Still, I would like to closely observe the sporelings. We know so little about their behaviour, and this is a good opportunity to learn. Okay. Right, let's get a bit of food. A little bit of food. Don't need that much. What about this? There we go. Right.
Yeah, I pretty much brought that plague bear down by myself.
Oh, Envoy! You have to help me. If I have to listen to this twig of a recruit tell his stories for even one more minute, I'll probably die.
Are you Ranger Dorso by any chance?
I am indeed. I'm flattered that you've heard of me. It's great to meet you. Ranger Iziana Dorso at your service.
I'll just take a few moments of your time.
All right, but make it quick. I'm obviously very busy. Kidding, of course. Before you ask, I know you're trying to find your supposed killer among the squad, and I really don't know much about it. Frankly, I think she's overreacting to a late report. Monato might be our best tracker, but he doesn't put a lot of stock in patrol rotation, rest days, or Asierno's toothless protocols.
What about Ranger Verano? Do you know where he's gone?
Verano and I are stationed on opposite ends of the valley. I hardly ever see the man except in passing. Casagrada is his partner, supposedly. You want to know more? Ask him.
I had an English pointer mix. I've never heard of an English pointer before. What's your read on Casagrada?
He's a competent fool. No different from most of our recruits. And this land is cruel. I give him 6 months. Maybe a year.
Has Monato been acting strangely lately?
Monato's always been acting strangely. Most paranoid man I've ever known. Thinks everyone's out to get him. Me, you, your steel garrote. Gods only know why. But one thing's for sure. You won't find him if he doesn't want to be found.
Oh, thank you so much, V. You enjoy your lunch. And enjoy the rest of your day if you don't come back after your lunch. Thank you again for the support. I really appreciate it. The wizard. What's your problem with Asierno's protocols?
There's too many of them. Check in twice a day, sign the patrol roster, write your reports, keep up with the bulletin board, make sure the recruits are cleaning their gear.
Come on. You can't maintain a fighting force with shoddy equipment and poor discipline.
It's busy work. She says it's meant to protect us, but all of us took this job knowing it was dangerous. We should be out there killing the creatures attacking our farmers, not writing 5-paragraph essays on bandit movements.
Hi, Miss Cause.
Point.
Half of these kids can hardly read.
I'm alright. Just trying to become the best wizard in all of the lands. Do you have any thoughts on where we could look next?
The last thing I heard was that Monato was going to scout out the ogre camp.
Oh, you have an ogre living in a cave near your settlement?
It was claimed by an old animancer years ago. He and the ogre are, friends. I have no idea what they got up to in there. Experimenting on Zarebs, probably. I couldn't tell you what's there now. I don't know anyone who could.
That's why they invented Velcro, Glenn. For such people. Where can I find the cave?
From here, cross the northern bridge and follow the path west. The path will become a cobblestone road and pass through the swamp. You'll find a cave in the hillside. Should pick up Monato's trail around there.
Why haven't you gone looking for him?
The Animancer struck a deal with Asierno. We're not allowed to go there. Why Monato was headed there is beyond me. But if you want to track down Monato, that would be the first place to look.
That's all I need.
Watch your back out there, Envoy. The Living Lands are a dangerous place.
A well, I don't know about that, Mr. Dodge. Could just be a regular old scruffy cave. Right, can I get in here? No. Hello there, Magoo. Oh, excuse me. What did this say again? Travel to Fiermes. Right, where am I going? I don't know where this is going to go. I'm just going to go here anyway and have a look. I don't know where this goes. I am doing well, a bit tired, but it is what it is. Have I been here before? I don't think I have.
Ah, the Emperor's envoy. Inquisitor Ludwig said you might be heading this way.
And to whom am I speaking?
Captain Alfair of the Steel Garrote. If you're here to speak with Vidaro, I'm afraid you'll find the governor is quite beyond reason. These Valians and their love of animancy.
Metaphysically speaking, it's all unlikely that animancers are causing this plague.
While they theorize and do nothing, the sickness spreads. But worry not, envoy. The Steel
That is
Garrote
life,
will be
yeah.
ready to ensure the safety of Adirian interests when the time comes.
I was up far too late last night, drinking the gin and watching movies. It's my own doing. Oh. Just pour this into my glass. Okay, so what are you talking about?
We all have our part to play, envoy.
Envoy.
Until later.
She's as subtle as a broadside.
She was
Does
cryptic.
subtle mean something different outside of Solace?
I'm loving this little piano music. Right. Oh yeah, she's okay, Magoo. She's got a lot better at doing things around the house for herself. But she's now got into this little habit of popping her head in the door every 5 minutes and just going hello and then disappearing again. Look at all these jobs. Wanted Sansa, a cartographer. I don't care why they're wanted, I'm just taking them.
Delemga. Be careful with your... Oh, the Trentons. A bunch of butzos, if you ask me. But they are dangerous, I'll admit. Watch yourself out there.
Can I interest you in some glaive berries? Welcome to Poria in Velino, the finest legitimate apothecary of Emerald Stair.
Okay, she's far too excited for my liking. Oh my god, she sells an exceptional grimoire of storms?
Hello.
Hiya. I might save up my money and buy one of these. An exceptional grimoire of storms. I don't know. Blizzard, frost, greater elements. We only need like another 2,000 gold, really. What can we sell her? I can break that down, so I'll keep those. Right, so now I know where to come to get an exceptional
All ingredients are
weapon.
fully stocked.
Interesting.
Would you care for a refreshment?
Well, I'm just going to steal all your food first. There. And your plant.
If you are looking for sanctuary, you have found it. The Gifted Magpie is a house of calm, rational discussion. We have only two rules of conduct. Maintain dignity and speak in a soft tone of voice.
Is something going on around here?
To put it gently, yes. Giada Castel is giving our governor a piece of her mind, loud enough to rattle the windows. Animancers are miracle workers, but their work breeds obsession, rivalry, and bitter disagreement.
You must see a lot of animancers around here.
Their anxiety keeps me in business. This tea house is where troubled minds come to approach problems from a quieter angle.
Maybe that's why animancy is so unreliable. Everyone's fatigued.
Imagine what we could accomplish if more animancers took a little time to focus on themselves. Now, will there be anything else? Regrettably, we are out of tea. My stockpile is exhausted, and the harvest has not kept up with demand. We have other goods for sale, if you care to peruse them. Trinkets I have collected over the years.
Sure. Oh, these look good. Do you know, I think I might buy these actually. What do my other ones do first? Am I not? I don't think I'm even wearing bracers. What the hell? Okay, give me these. Right, does he have any upgrade materials? Why am I not wearing any bracers? That is bizarre. I did have some. Oh, those are nice. Those are really nice. Right.
Spirits are truly wonderful, powerful, self-aware, and reach for these.
Careful! Or we'll get thrown out of the pub.
The spirits have access to
Come one, come all. My invention is guaranteed to a moment of your time, my friend. Tell me, what do you know about your soul?
Well, I'm a godlike, so I've got some divine heritage.
Wrong.
Your soul is an ancient, wondrous thing, suffused with lifetimes of rich, delicious memory. But it's tired, my friend, heavy with the burden of generations and too weak to survive another turning of the wheel.
She is, Nell, that's true. Calling my soul haggard and tired. What the hell? So how much do I pay you to lighten my soul? Let's see.
That's the beauty of it. The first treatments on the house. The moment you entered the city, I calibrated my invention to the highest setting and attuned it to your
I think
soul.
in the US they're called Lays,
How do
maybe?
you feel? Better
But it's the same
already,
company.
huh?
Oh, me too. My favourite go-to crisps are like corn snacks, and they're like sticks, salt and vinegar sticks. Those are my favourite kind of crisps to go for, but the shop I went to tonight never had any of them, so I just had to settle for regular crisps.
Another skeptic? Oh well. I can see my talents are wasted here. No charge for the treatment. Best of luck with your soul.
Hope you don't start seeing other people's past lives or anything.
That's so funny that you say that, because when I was a child, my gran had two Siamese cats. They were brothers, and they looked exactly like the cats from Lady and the Tramp. And they loved crisps. It was the only cats I knew that loved crisps. And you used to put your packet on the coffee table, and you pretend you weren't watching them, and they'd slink up to the table, and then they'd look at you.
Because we
And
drink
they'd go to the crisps, and they would like whack the crisps out and eat them. They were sneaky little buggers. But yeah, they loved crisps as well.
I had one job, but I couldn't even do that.
Put you in
The crabs are rude. All!
Can anything be done?
The Bly thinks I ought to give up farming, leave Emerald stare.
And the animancers, are you still?
Well, I'll
You
be
heard them, are
a
you?
godlike in bone and bore. Apologies.
The cat was just like, I'm commandeering these crisps, and there's nothing you will do about it. Your older daughter's cat loves... That's a strange one, Talon. I've never heard of a cat liking pizza either. Me and that cat would get on great. We'd have a movie night, order a big pizza. Hey, Dunstan. Perfect. I'm in search for an animancer. You know any?
You can't take a piece in the fjord without spotting an animancer. But finding an animancer you can trust, that's harder. I try Quilici and Giata. They are the only animancers taking the Dream Scourge seriously.
Yep, you go to give her a tortilla and she's like, and the rest, please? Where's my dip? Not taking the Dream Scourge seriously is a mistake.
Try telling that to Vidaro and the Animancers. But the rest of us, we've all heard the rumors from outside. Animals gone mad, terror stalking the wilderness day and night.
Cheese puffs. I quite enjoy cheese puffs as well, actually. I've never had them in a while. The only thing is, they really stick to your teeth. Well, the ones over here do anyway. Well, it saves you having to sweep it up, doesn't it, when you've got a little cat that goes around whipping up any food that you drop. The stories are true. I've seen the Dream Scourge myself.
Barrett's bells, of course. If Emerald Stair runs out of food, we are in dire straits anyway. We've had crops fail before, but never food rations. The governor says it's just a temporary precaution. I'm not buying it. So,
that sounds really nice, Talon.
Agreed? Anything I can get you?
Caramel. Do you know, for a minute there, I thought that said a hard hat. I was like, why would you need a hard hat?
Welcome back, envoy.
Right. There's a good couple of shopkeepers here.
How hard could that have been?
Can I help you?
If I could help myself, do you think I'd be in here? I don't mean that. I have a lot on my plate.
Pupper gobbled up a chili cheese puff. Didn't stay in her mouth for too long. She ate the spicy cheese puff. You're not going to solve anything staring into that bottle.
You don't have many friends, do you?
No.
Ah, gods. Guess I don't have much in the way of manners either. I'm Fidelio, Lieutenant Fidelio Sarat. I lead one of our ranger outfits. At least, for now, it is.
Pardon me. For now, that sounds ominous.
We were helping with the recovery effort until we hit a snag. My two youngest rangers were supposed to report back from their rounds. I assumed they'd turn up. But it's been 3 days now. They're still not here.
If you need them found, I'm at your service.
Brasilia. Their names are Belena and Adalaro. I doubt they'll be apart. They were good rangers once. But since they've caught each other's eye, all they do is sneak off to...
Dip the pen in the inkwell.
I wouldn't have put it that way, but all right.
Well, there's worse places to make the four-legged beast. I promise you that.
New recruits running off with each other? Oh man, this brings me back.
Anyway, I never thought I had any cause for concern. They always found their way back eventually, but they haven't this time. They're out there, all alone, and they could be in danger, and
You don't have to explain yourself. I'd be worried about my charges too.
The last time I saw them, I sent them to patrol the northern riverbed. If you go that way, please, keep an eye out for them. I'm losing my mind in here.
Two young Nemdutin wandering out by a river. Consider them found.
Okay.
Maybe we don't look too soon. Give them a while. Know what I mean?
You know what's quite funny about this game? It's full of like sexual innuendos, which I find quite funny for a game.
Well, I was not expecting such an esteemed guest in my humble workshop. Are you in need of any weapons or armor? The roads haven't been safe as of late.
Show me. Oh, so he's got like the heavy armor and stuff like that. I don't want to spend too much because I really want to buy that exceptional. Well, actually, I'm not too far off probably making mine exceptional.
Amico.
Right, let's go and find Ranger. Oh, I can hear a chest.
Jata, what's the meaning of this?
Look at these crops. Look at your city. The Dream Scourge is laying waste to our home.
There is no Dream Scourge in Emerald Stair.
The land begs to differ, and I can prove it.
We can discuss this in private.
We are discussing it now.
Ooh, she's a fiery one. Oh, do you know, I may as well have went and spoke to the mayor then. I was just right next to him. I thought that ranger was going to be in here, but I think we're going to have to go back out. I can hear a chest somewhere.
Yeah. Looks like someone's been sleeping up here. Interesting. Yeah. Alright, let's go and speak to the mayor.
How can you ignore what's right in front of you? The Dream Scourge is here, in the soil, and it's killing us. Oh my goodness. Are you a godlike?
Sorry to interrupt. I'm also looking into the Dream Scourge.
In that case, you're right on time.
Maybe you can talk some sense into our governor. Put the fear of the gods in him.
Seems more likely you'll have to punch some sense into him.
Excuse me, but unless you have official business, I'll thank you not to involve yourself in our private discussion.
I'm an Adrian envoy. Is that official enough?
Very well. I hope you remember that behind these walls, your influence has limits.
I'm sure he didn't come all this way just to challenge your authority. As you can see, I was just proving a point to our esteemed governor.
A cart full of spoiled vegetables. You call that a point?
Ha! Emerald Stair used to be a lush garden for miles around, and now I don't even recognize it. First came the invasive species, roots and mycelium growing overnight, as though nature itself had gone mad. The Dream Scourge has twisted our lands, our wildlife, and now, our farms.
That's why I'm here. Perhaps an animancer can help me stop it.
Then there's no time to waste arguing with bureaucrats.
I like her
He
already.
wants a hug?
I believe that we can restore the land, bring back its soul and its sanity, cut off the Dream Scourge at the root. Our governor would rather ignore the problem. He doesn't trust animancy as his father did.
I thought animancers leapt at bold experimentation.
They do. And that's the kind of reckless behavior I'm trying to avoid.
Reckless is all we have time for. Before we can deal with the Dream Scourge, we first need to understand it. Unfortunately, new experiments have to go through him.
Must be nice that all the arguing isn't about you, for once.
Just trying to stop Chiata from hurting herself. Animancy is dangerous when you're shooting in the dark.
Let me take her off your hands. I'll make sure nothing goes wrong.
I see you're unfamiliar with animancy. You don't appreciate just how dangerous that could be. Are you going to tell him about your family's basement? Or should I?
How dare you use that against me?
I know it was an accident, but look what it cost you. We can't let it happen again.
While we argue among ourselves, the Dream Scourge is tearing the living lands apart. Tearing our people apart.
If we worked together, I wouldn't stand between you and your ambitions.
Really? Unexpected from an Adiran. But how could I refuse an offer like that? Well, Governor, looks like I'm taking some time away from my duties. I'll trouble you no more.
Your request is denied, Chiata.
I wasn't asking.
Your responsibilities are to the settlement. Turning away from them sets a precedent that I cannot allow.
Everything I have proposed has been for Fior, and you still refuse to cooperate. Under the circumstances, I don't have much of a choice.
Then neither do I. Chiata Castel, from this day forth, you are banished from Fior Mesiverno.
What?
Whoa. You're banishing her for that?
What?
Ignacy, we can't lose our brightest animancer in the middle of a crisis.
Your pupil has gone too far, Quilici. Take her and leave. You're still a guest in my town, but to us, Chiata is an outcast. Perhaps, but I can't just let her continue to poison the minds of my animancers.
They aren't your animancers. Your father understood that.
Don't bother, old man. He isn't his father. I've done all I can for Fior Mesiverno. But you haven't even tried. Now limp back to your giant house like a good dog.
Ooh.
We should talk somewhere private. Meet me at my house due west, by the workshop.
I'll find us another bedroom.
Does that mean I get a... Oh yeah, do I get a point? Oh yeah, no worries, Nil. I appreciate that. Hi, Kyle. did. Were you working today? Are you finished work? I've got a bonus point? Where? Why is it saying I've got a bonus point when I don't? So was your work busy this weekend? Do a lot of people still hit the pubs these days?
That did not go as I had planned.
What did you think would happen when you confronted him so?
Well, my first idea was to mess up his house. Maybe break a window or two.
Perhaps I should thank you for showing restraint.
Always busy, nice. I think it would be quite fun to run a pub, do you know that? The award for best achievement in agriculture goes to Giata Castel. Thanks to your hard work and innovation, last season's pumpkins were larger, rounder, and grew at record speed. Nice. Ah, right, there's a chest. I thought I could hear a chest. Right.
If not for...
I'm sorry you had to see that. What an asshole.
Giata, some manners, if you please.
I thought she was being polite.
We're on the verge of extinction, but our governor is too busy protecting his fragile ego. What does he know? He isn't even an animancer.
You did challenge his authority.
I know, but... curses. Without Fior Misiverno, I'm hardly even an animancer. My tools, the workshop, all gone. We'll have fewer resources to work with, but anything's possible. At least now I'm free to study whatever I want, on my terms. The Dream Scourge has been a thorn in my side for too long.
You talk like you have a vendetta against it.
In a way, I do. I have plans for this island, and they don't involve the Dream Scourge. But that's a story for another day.
Your parents would be proud to see such tenacity.
Anyway, listen to us babble. Let's talk about you. I never expected to see an Adiran envoy here. You've got a lot of guts showing your face in a town full of animancers.
I've worked with animancers before, from a safe distance.
It's not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. Our first order of business is the Dream Scourge, but I'm also curious about you. There aren't many godlike left these days.
You think there might be a connection?
Wouldn't that be a coincidence? I only bring it up because Anamancy might offer us some insight into your nature. Keep an open mind. While I pack up my belongings, you can help me by...
Are you alright?
I just realized this is the end. I have to leave your Miss Iverno. Forever.
Nothing ends. Think of it as a new beginning with new friends.
Some people don't find out who they really are until they leave home.
You'll be all right. My advice, find a good tavern and learn how to prepare squirrel over an open flame.
Maybe if I focus on what I have gained, I can learn to accept everything I've lost. When it comes to the Dream Scourge, we haven't been allowed to acknowledge the problem, much less act on a solution. Today, that changes. I need help from the Animancers around town, but as you can see, I'm an outcast.
So it's a professional consultation we're after. I can handle that.
Glad to hear it. Your education should come in handy. Manto Pastor is in the workshop due west. He's got an invention that can help us. Elia Rossell is an authority on the undead. Her methods are controversial, but useful. She lives in a cottage southeast of town. And then there's Yvette and Remy, our philosophers. You'll find them at the docks, southeast of Fjord. Each of them owes me a favor. Drop my name and they'll tell you what they know about the Dream Scourge.
Sounds like I have my work cut out for me.
We're about to make history. But first, research.
Guessing she's not much of a hunter. Might want to get extra rations next time we go shopping.
Godlike, Imperial Envoy, Research Assistant. Who knew?
You make me crazy. Your eyes are like berries. They make me... Ado, welcome. I thought so. Founded machine.
Oh, I heard there was a new arrival, but I didn't expect a godlike. Welcome to our modest workshop.
Giata and I are investigating the Dream Scourge.
Giata. What a loss. I owe that young woman more than I could ever repay. Unfortunately, I cannot do a lick of research while my equipment is underpowered and overworked.
That's not good. Giata said your machine could help her research.
Yes, her theory of the Dream Scourge, I'm quite familiar. What I need is a stronger power source.
A battery of grimoires?
Grimoires can hold intense power, but not for long. Besides, grimoires require a wizard to draw in essence. It's too dangerous at this scale. Oh, wait. One of our rangers reported that an Adragon recently died in a western grove.
At the risk of stating the obvious, we're standing in front of a massive Adra pillar.
Indeed, but that well is almost dry.
Get the wand.
An Adragon's heart can hold an immense amount of essence. The grove is to the west across the chasm. You can't miss it. The rangers say a Delamgan queen holds court there. you may be able to retrieve it without violence, but most Delmgon in these parts are hostile to Keith. So you can understand why none of us went rushing over there to find it when we heard the Adragon had died. Still, Delmgon queens can be reasoned with, so if you want to get the heart peacefully, try not to kill her guards.
I'll see what I can do.
Do be careful. Emerald Stair is not itself these days.
Well, let's go. That Adragon's heart isn't gonna yank itself out.
I have to do something. I can't let anyone else discover this.
The Adra is healthy. It's the essence I'm concerned about.
This again. You're beginning to sound like Giata.
Have you ever stopped and listened? She won't be able to see.
I'm sure her mother and father were onto something, and look what happened to them.
Ah. Right, let's go and get the heart then, shall we?
Welcome to my fine establishment, amigo.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. You got a problem with that? My idiotic rival has a lab outside of the city. I've seen them skulking around the walls like a rat in search of cheese. Whatever they're hiding, it'll be mine soon enough. Payback for stealing my research all those years ago. Update. Dead end. Curious, there should be an entrance nearby. No matter, I didn't come this far to give up now. I will find a way inside, even if it kills me. Well, it did kill you, obviously. 'Cause you're dead. You're just bones.
Yeah.
Well. Ah, nice. This is what I was looking for. someplace closer to set up a camp.
Here they come. Here we go. One for you!
Seek!
Just like the good old days.
Give me your lemon. Oh, great.
Seek!
Feels like some of these plants have it out for us.
Hey, Justin. You like my character, Miss Cos? Thank you. I don't know how to get it. That's what he looks like, yeah. I was just about to go and set up a camp before I was rudely interrupted. Nice. Right.
You know, I've heard dueling is popular in the Valian republics. You wouldn't think a public argument could feel as brutal, but I'll be damned if Giada didn't draw blood.
Giada had to make her point. Vidara was being
No doubt.
reasonable.
That's why I admire the resolve. Living Landers can be contrarian and combative. That's what sends a lot of us here in the first place. But it's still hard to swim against the tide with your own people, especially when it means getting them to face a hard truth.
I remember that attitude well from my academic days.
You seem to have turned out okay. You and Giada, come to think of it. She knows who she is and what she believes. She's got more clarity and conviction than I had at her age.
She has more clarity than you have now.
Hey, I am a willing victim of my own delusions.
I get it, losing home is hard, especially when home doesn't love you back.
Sometimes that just makes it easier.
Hey, don't worry. We're talking about Giada's situation.
Right. Like, what did you think I was talking about?
Anyway, this can't be an easy time for Giada, but I'm glad to have her on our side.
Agreed, let's get some rest.
Envoy? Well, that was interesting, right? That woman arguing about the crops failing? Standing up for what you believe against authority. I can respect that. Of course, my method would have been run away under the cover of night, never to return, but yeah, this works for her.
She's right.
Is tainted food better than no food? They can survive without the harvest. They just have to work harder. Anyway, there's clearly more going on here than a bunch of animancers sitting in dusty labs doing whatever they do all day. Beyond that, nah, I can't help you. Call me when you're back to facing real danger. Right, changing the subject. Ask away. There's a skeleton sitting in a chair out on the coast, west of the Fjord docks. No idea what it's doing there, but I'm always curious. I'm surprised at how much more deadly it is than it used to be. Hunting was great here, and there were edible plants everywhere. That's all still true, but I never used to worry about being strangled by a wild root while I sleep. Still, the challenge keeps things interesting, right? You earn every breath out here. Right, changing the subject. Until next time.
The Adra stirs, a crackle of light in a withered field. We had not considered this.
Still used to having someone else in my head, I suppose.
Mundane. A lifetime lived in silence. We forget this. We wilt, we gnaw with hunger now. What has come of this place?
The situation in Fjord is dire. Someone needs to help them.
A generosity, or a gauntlet of steel. We feel them. They bend and hone the essence of the earth. They draw from our veins like a well. What are these rituals?
Finally, a metaphysical topic I can teach you about.
Eons have passed. We do not recognize these strange machines. The harvest grows. The dead rise. What do they hope to achieve?
They want to heal souls.
Set what has been broken. Soothe the pain. They build walls in their hearts. Why do they not share what they make?
Animancy is illegal in Adir.
Adir sleeps across the sea. They are not troubled by the laws of Kith. What do you say? Fire that burns the forest feeds the soil with its ash. We have learned much. Dream of soaring wings in your repose.
Okay.
It seems like the readings are stronger by that tree.
Oh, they've got a little healer.
I think I sprained my shoulder.
How do you sprain your shoulder?
Adelaro's gone. He's a dream. Oh, we're all dreams now. Sweet peonies, violets, and sardine. Hello, are you a fish too? Oh, the sardines shimmer. We swim in silver circles.
Something's not right with her. The Dream Scourge. Is this how it starts? She's probably the ranger Fidelio told us to look out for. Poor kid.
Are you Belana? Lieutenant Fidelio's worried about you.
Belena? Maybe you're Belena. Where's Adelaro? We need him. Adelaro. His sunshine face. His midnight eyes. He has gone with the ones who seek the tree. Adelaro's face burst into violets when the dreams came. Red violets. He joined the others.
She's talking about another dream thrall. We better find him before he finds us.
She watched that happen to him. God.
A lamb taken from the flock. How do we soothe her?
Your friends speak true. They know us. Help us!
I'll find Adelaro, but you have to promise not to go anywhere.
When you find them, they will scream. They will sing with you. Soon the rest of Fior will be swallowed by dreams too. But tell us of Adelaro first. Where is he?
Don't worry, I'll take care of
Nothing else, you'll spare from having to see it.
Find him. Give the lieutenant our badges. He swims in the bone and boar. He calls himself Fidelio. He will understand our song. But Adelaro stumbles at the mouth of the river above us. Please, help us sleep soundly.
Okay, let's go and find Adelaro.
Right behind you.
Trespassers! Look out there!
Show me what you got!
I'm sick.
Live away! Earth and rock!
I'm sick.
On your left! I think I'm dying. Good fight.
Well. We had to kill Adelaro. He gone crazy. Run away with me, Belana. Fior will never understand us. They build walls around the forest. They tell us what we can dream. We'll find the tree together. We'll eat the flowers. We'll drink the rain. We'll run. The world belongs to us. Poor Adelaro. Find a fine wand. I did. Hey, Ian. How are you on this fine Sunday evening?
I'm sick! Earth and rock! Earth and rock! I'm sick!
Oh, that was fun. Not bad, just arshing about. I wonder what's in this cave. I wonder.
I really don't think you saw what you think you saw.
You think I'm what? Seeing things? They're out there. I know it. There's someone else out there. Someone new. Probably adherents.
And you're the only one who saw them?
People in armor, skulking about in the forest. And it's definitely not the rangers from Fjord.
Whoever they are, don't let your guard down.
It's never safe, is it? I swear to you, I know what I saw.
Either way, you need to get some rest. And you, Adiran, should just be moving on.
Excuse me?
Stop right there, Adiran. I know what you did. I don't have to bow and scrape to you because you let Egwolf live.
I'm just here to talk to your leader, that's
Want a
all.
parley? Erlin's with the others, deeper in the cave. We're tired and hungry. That doesn't mean we're helpless. Watch yourself.
Oh, shut your face. I'm a wizard. A wizard with a gun.
Hungry? Now we have to be damp too.
Take it up with Erlen.
Iglof never wanted us to hunt like this. A raft of dignity.
Take my advice. Don't get between the two of them.
I won't. We must do something.
Sure. Sit here and wait to starve, I guess.
Yeah.
Stay calm. Let us see what our visitors have to say for themselves.
I'm just stealing all their food after they told me they're starving and hungry. I'm a terrible person. War Mage's boots. Oh. Oh, these are good. I get 15% essence. Nice.
I said, stand down. If they had come to kill us, we would be dead.
Exactly.
I know this is the Adiran who set Igwolf free, but...
What are you going to do? Growl at them with your stomach? He spared Igwolf for a reason. I'm sure he also has a reason to stand before us now. It behooves us to listen to it.
It's the first time I've ever heard that word in my life. It behooves us. I'm going to start saying that to people. I behoove you to listen to me. Of course I spared him. It was the right thing to do.
Then you are of uncommon stock. People who act for the greater good are dwindling in these times. Many of our fellow rebels hold fast to Igwolf's vision. We are not among them. Now, we are tired. Please state your purpose and leave.
You're clearly struggling. How can I help?
No. We have enough to sustain ourselves. And help from an Adiran would not come without a price.
Why are you holed up in this
With
cave?
the rebels in Paradise. The Steel Garrote closed in on us. We had no choice but to escape. All we wanted was to survive. We had no idea Emerald Stair was like this. I knew someone would look for it eventually. Allow me to appeal to your better instincts, if you will.
If you're Paradise and rebels. Oh.
We tried. The Rangers have already hunted the region dry. Whatever food remains is barely edible from the blight. I feel the farmer's pain as keenly as I feel my own. But the crops are the crops. My people's lives are on the line. I have no choice.
I have an idea you and the farmers could compromise.
Compromise? The food we have is already barely enough.
Okay, you don't need to convince me. Keep the
Thank
food.
you, Adiran. We will remember your generosity. This is all we can spare. Take it as a token of our gratitude.
These people would die without that food. Well done.
Today I learned that it is possible for an Adiran official to have a heart.
I just hope you survive it
May
here.
the skies smile upon you, Adiran.
Here it comes.
Hi, Lou.
Ready, aim.
Oh, are they streaming as well? Hi back to them, wherever they may be. Oh god, I hate there's two ways. Okay, that one's just a puddle, that's fine. Sure. Yep, I've already been here. There we go. Right guys, if you just give me a couple of minutes, I'm just going to make sure my Gran's okay and probably make her a little cup of tea and give her a biscuit. I will be right back. I really hope this doesn't crash my OBS because it has done the past couple of nights, but we'll see. We're back. I took the music off that because I wondered if it was the music that was making the OBS crash, and it seems to have done the trick. So maybe it is the OBS that's causing it. The music. Strange. Right, I want to go and kill these Zorips. Thank you, Lenora. Right. We've just made it harder for ourselves because we've just... There's a cave, though.
Aye, aye.
Oh, I am not reading all that. Well, that'll be my book all wet now. Maybe Kyle, yeah. It was talking about the soul and all that, and I don't mind reading the ones for quests, but some of these ones out in the wild, it's like... Jesus Christ, it's like a fucking thesaurus that they write in them. Yep, I think that's as far as I can go. Gonna have to find another way up this mountain. Jin says not today.
Take your best shot. Watch your hands!
Oh, the little healer. No, you don't.
Watch the left.
Oh, where did you come from?
One seek.
Not bad, Ari.
What? Why is my own electricity shocking me? That's weird. You know, what can Marius do? So he's got this hunter's sense. Read ability. Oh, that's ready ability. Oh, I thought I said read you idiot. Oh my god.
I won't let him through!
Oh, idiot. I thought that said read, not ready.
Nice job! Coming from your right!
I need to drink some grog. Where's my food?
Well, that was fun. Yeah.
Oh, come on, just jump over, please. I think that was a bit of a fluke. You probably took this note off a corpse, which says more about you than it does about me. Children these days, no respect for the dead. For the record, it was an ambush that did me in. Fucking Zorips. I heard they were cowards. That they shunned civilization. Well, explain that to my dead friends. I'll show them who's a coward. Here's a clue. It's the ranger holding his guts together, hiding in the workshop while they chitter in victory outside. Never lost this much blood before. Has to be some kind of record, don't you think? Aww. She's grand, she's alright. She's still got this little thing where she just pops in every 5 minutes and is like, hiya, how are you? And then disappears again. Like, it's bizarre. Yeah, same as yesterday. She's been doing it all week. It's like It's like she's become needy. I don't know why. Just always popping in and saying hi and then like disappearing, or she'll pop in and be like, oh, I was just wanted to talk to you about, and then she forgets and then goes away again. Bunch of peppers.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
Oh, this little healer, how dare you?
I'm sick.
Done. Next one's mine.
Be right with you.
She sees it all the time, Lenora. But maybe, yeah, maybe. Right, so I have to collect trophies from all the Zorips. Yeah, Grumpy, it's so much easier. I find it easier to dodge now that I'm in third person. Because I can actually see if someone's behind me properly now. Whereas before, I couldn't.
Yeah.
Oh, how on earth did I get up here? Ah, okay. This way, I think.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, much, much better. It was so hard to see who was behind you when it was first person. But yeah, it was actually, I can't remember, someone said in the chat, I think it was Sa, maybe? Who said, is this game just first person? And I was like, no, I'm sure I've seen a video on YouTube where it was like first person versus third person, which one was the best. But yeah, it's not like you change the camera, you have to go into the options and activate it, so...
Yeah.
It's not like most games where you can just flip the camera. But yeah, you have to go into the options and turn it on. Maybe they don't want people playing it this way, I don't know. Right, so what have we got? What's this? That's a bounty. Why don't we go here?
Yeah.
Can I upgrade anything? Yeah, they don't get points as often as I get points. It's really strange.
Yeah.
A little camp. Gives us all our health back. We can check on upgrade. Right. So, I mean, I can upgrade the gun, but I'd rather keep it for the wand, to be honest.
Oh, hey there. Something on your mind?
Are you okay? Meeting Belana seemed to shake you up.
It just took me back. Something about her reminded me of old times. War stories.
I see 8 balls back to being my enemy. I knew it wouldn't last.
That wasn't what I was thinking about. No, the part that stuck with me was what she said about watching her partner turn. Seeing someone you know, someone close to you, beyond help like that. I just want to know, you were careful when you told her about Adelaro. Why?
It seemed kinda that way.
It probably was. Some part of her seemed to know. And even in the state she was in, she handled it. Better than most. Sorry. I need a moment to clear my head.
No, I'm just eating some salt and vinegar crisps. I think in the US they're made by a company called Lay's. But, shock horror loot, I do have a stuffed crust cheese pizza for when I finish the stream. I wasn't... I'd rushed out to the shop to get dinner before I started streaming, but then I got back from the shop and I literally had like half an hour. But then I was like, do you know what? I'm really not that hungry right now, so it saves me having to rush, stuff myself, and start the stream. So I was like, I'll just have it after.
Let's say the Revenants were hiding in that lake. Could be wrong.
Quickly! Oh. Lay's chips, yeah. Over in the UK, it's a company called Walkers, but I think they're the same thing. I'm surrounded!
Watch the left.
Wizard skeleton, what the fuck?
Unseek!
Hey! Over here! Yeah, Warrior. I was just getting warmed up.
There's more bad guys over here. Wait a minute. I'll get this while I'm here.
Yeah.
Coming in hot.
You take lead.
Need a better weapon. Time to do one for you.
No, there's a little one healing them.
Come and get me! it.
Wow, these guys are actually not that easy to beat. Even with my upgraded wand and everything, they're still a bit tanky. Oh, so I can shoot that with lightning, is that what it says? Ah, could have got lots of them that way. What the fuck?
Seek! Hey! Over here! Earth and rock! Oh, you see that?
Okay, I definitely need to eat something.
Quiet as the depths.
Seek!
Envoy, look right. Left leg. Earth and rock.
There's another one healing him.
Seek!
This one's fucking relentless. Get lost. You. Fucking plants coming after us. Oh, next. What's going on here? So many people after me.
Seek! sick!
Holy shit. Fucking skeleton army, and then all the fucking mushrooms decided to attack us as well. What the fuck? And there's still some left.
I'm sick! Show me what you got! Earth and rock! I'm sick! Earth and rock!
Hi, Gradient. Just caught us in the middle of a bloody massive attack. Everybody and their dog was after us there. Jesus, holy moly.
Hurry, Envoy. Those revenants are definitely coming this way.
Dive deep, swim well, godlike. If you recover Andra's gift, find me at the dock of South Fjord. I think I did. I found a meteor at the bottom of the lake. I'm guessing that's what he's after. Kill the Delimgan. Okay. Let's go for that. Oh God. I never hit a single one of them there.
Let's see what you got! I'm sick! Good one! Not looking good. Weapon's not gonna cut it! Earth and rock! Armor isn't helping!
This thing hits me just rock.
I'm sick! Come and get me! I'm sick! I'm sick! Earth and rock!
shielding himself?
I'm sick. I'm sick.
What the fuck? Why is there so many of these fucking green things? Run! Run, you idiot! Run! What the fuck is this fight? Oh my lord! They just keep creating endless little green things to fight for them. I don't think we're ready for that. No way. Fuck those guys. They're like diseased elementals that they just keep creating for some reason. Maybe he wants to smell nice. I wonder, is this going to be a better grimoire? Channels a beam that eats away at an enemy's soul, inflicting periodic poison accumulation and converting that energy into health. An arcane veil. Invokes a powerful shield for 20 seconds, making your spellcasting uninterruptible. Parasitic staff. Summons a staff of negative energy for 30 seconds. It restores essence to the wielder with every strike. I'm stuck in a corner. Fucking hell, move, I'm stuck. Oh my god. What the actual fuck? Move! Just kill me. Just go for it, you fucking plant bitch.
You're not looking so good.
Or maybe because I'm stuck in beside the fucking mushrooms. That was great, wasn't it? Oh my lord. That went brilliantly.
Time's up. Is that all you got? What am I hitting? Let's see what you got. It burns. Earth and rock. Unseek. Earth and rock. Earth and rock. Yeah. What's the target? Earth and rock! Need a better weapon. Time for new armor. Unseek!
What the fuck was that?
Earth and rock!
Take it easy, for fuck's sake! Not mushrooms again.
Earth and rock! Unseek!
They are grumpy.
Never stop me! One for you!
Just a pain in the arse one way.
I'm about done. Another down. Look up, boy.
What the fuck was that?
This is it for me.
Fuck has this done? Wait a minute. What in the fucking fuck is fuck? I got 2 of them down. It was just that fucking green one that was left. And then she spawns all those little elementals that just swing for about half a mile away and still hit you. Fucking cunts. And these 2 are useless. They die almost straight away. Need to get that green one first. She's the pain in the arse.
Show me what you got! Unseek! Unseek!
Fuck's sake! Right, the green one's dead. She's... No, she's not. Why is she back? Who's this one?
Unseek!
Okay. What the fuck? No, I'm giving up on these bastards. I've had enough. Before I start smashing things in my room. Fuck them, they can dance naked under the moonlight all they want. That's what's annoying. These are meant to be beatable for this level that I am, but they're just fucking insane. It was the same in the first place. Fucking 4 demigods by the looks of it, and that one that just spawns constant green things to help, and then the other one that just fucking hurls lightning at you that kills you in 2 hits. Yeah, that seems real fair.
That's Thomas' old place feels different without him. He left so much here reminds me of Tama. It's strange to be back without him. I still can't imagine what he wanted me to find. Say, what's that you're holding? Yeah, it is.
Are you okay?
Damn you, Tama. Damn you.
What's wrong?
I carved this for him years ago. I had no idea he'd kept it, let alone.
He loved you.
And he tells me like this, when he's long gone, leaving me with nothing but a piece of driftwood I gave him years ago. Would be if he just told me. I never gave him any reason to be coy. And we knew each other for years. We were close. I trusted him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need quite a few upgrades, Grumpy.
Things I don't talk about. If he really did, he would have told me. I was a mess when we met. I'd been through the battles in Deadfire and a handful of mercenary campaigns since. I was a chewed-up piece of flotsam drifting to the living lands.
You were vulnerable. Cut yourself some slack.
Huh. That's not the word for it. Tom always saw right through me. He knew what I was.
Someone he loved.
A coward who failed him. I let him down. He was always there when I needed him. But when he needed me, I can't ask him now, can I? I'm sorry. I don't mean to take this out on you. You wouldn't say that if you knew. Never mind. I haven't talked about this in a while, so thanks for listening. It means a lot. Especially since you seem to have your head on straight. Let's keep moving. A little fresh air will clear my head. Tama painted that? I had no idea.
A quaint little house. Let's go to here and then just hand all these in. I think we've got quite a few quests to hand in. Maybe we'll get some materials to upgrade.
There you are. Did you deal with those bandits? All right. Then where is it? I don't have time to fetch it myself. What difference does that make? They stole my crops. They're criminals. I bet they're up there eating like kings and taking us for fools. Let them live the good life. Get lost. I'm about to say things that you don't want to hear. What do you mean that's all you've got? Last week you said there'd be great.
I don't see what's...
Hey, HK.
If you can't see it,
How are you, my friend?
Emerald Stair has seen better days. With any luck, the turning of the seasons will favor us. We're animancers. Hooking up equipment and seeing what happens is what we do. You see, the living lands is rich with essence, the energy of souls. We channel this energy into our fields. And that's why Emerald Stair is the breadbasket of the living lands.
There's something poetic about the idea of plants eating souls to survive. Creepy, but poetic.
But as you can
Oh god, the load shedding.
dealing with some irregularities. Thank you. We've been at it for a while now, but there is still so much to learn. Traditional farms depend on water, sunlight,
What's stage
and the mercy
6?
of insects. What you see here is no different. Animancy can change the world. But it's an uphill climb. People don't trust what they don't understand.
How does that work for businesses then, HK? Do they just have to put up with no power and not make money for the day?
Giata Castel wants my professional opinion. What an honor.
That's ridiculous. How did they get away with that?
Conclusions. I have to ask. Is it true? Did Vidaro kick her out of town? That's our governor for you. Self-righteous even in his own ignorance. Very well. I'll tell you what I know about the Dream Scourge. But first, I need some help around the farm. I'm up to my ears in chores around here, and the Revenants can only do so much. They can't do complicated tasks, you see. Anyway, I'm afraid the time has come to put down poor Silvo.
So you're off 8 till 10 when you start, then again at 2 till 6, and then 10 till midnight. That is ridiculous.
You did? That was quick. Poor Silvo. He was a bright young revenant, but a very old man. Thank you for giving him peace. So, the Dream Scourge. I've been keeping an eye on the readings from my fields. This plague, as we know it, is a recent development. But I believe whatever causes it is older by far. Maybe even as old as the living lands. The exotic plants and animals, the twisted landscape, the Dream Scourge. They have a common ancestor. There's something about the essence in the living lands that's different.
Oh, that's not
from
bad
everywhere
then.
else I've seen.
Get some gaming in while you can.
But how to find something so well hidden? Can something so metaphysical even be found? Not to get too superstitious, but in these troubled times, the arrival of a godlike is no coincidence. You are meant to be here. Toward what end, only you can say.
Fascinating. I'm sure Giata will be interested to hear that.
Well, I'm happy to give her some good news for a change. You and Giata are going to shake things up. As for me, I'll be keeping a close eye on my flock.
Oh, and thank you for the nightmare. I really have been sleeping entirely too well lately.
I'm remembering why people find this place unsettling.
Thank you, HK. I'm just probably getting ready to wrap up here, so just going to visit a couple of people. But yeah, try and enjoy tomorrow. It's going to be really shit having no power most of the day. Half the day, in fact. It's ridiculous.
Did you hear that, Chip? Remy, look what I found. A genuine godlike.
Do you think they can hear us?
Let's find out. Hello, me, Yvette. You friend? Remy, take a note. fluent speech and upright posture show marks of sophistication in the endangered godlike. We heard that Giada partnered up with an outsider, but I had no idea you were a godlike. Fascinating.
I suppose we owe her a favor. Or two.
Giada must have sent you to be our test subject. She knows how we adore your kind. Satisfy our curiosity and we'll give you everything Giada needs to finish her research. Deal? We want to know about the godlike, of course. You're the first one we've encountered in the wild.
Let's begin the examination. If you could choose, who or what would you be in your next life? Next time you go around the wheel, you might not get so lucky. Tired of being remarkable? Interesting.
My turn. Some would call you blessed. Others would call you cursed. The fact remains, you were touched by the gods. Wouldn't you say that you owe something to the rest of us? So, you believe we need your help. Interesting.
Oh, I thought of another. We all know that godlike can't reproduce. How do you plan on leaving a legacy after you're gone? Very optimistic, aren't we? I think that covers everything. Thank you for that brilliant insight, godlike. You're a credit to your dwindling kind.
So, Giada wants to know all about the Dream Scourge, yes? Such has been her research of late. Do you want the good news or the bad news?
There's no cure for the Dream Scourge, much in the way that there's no cure for an avalanche.
Giada will be interested to learn that the Dream Scourge cannot just be studied in a lab. Its nature is wild, so it has to be studied in the wild. Our machines and experiments would meddle with it too much.
And like anything affecting the soul, it must be connected to essence. Thus, if she wishes to discover more about the Dream Scourge, a Pillar of Adra would be a good place to start.
Of course, we may be able to learn about the Dream Scourge through the essence contained in Adra.
Precisely. A godlike and a scholar, too. Incredible.
Indeed. Just as Adra channels essence, so too may it provide a key to discovering more about the Dream Scourge.
Not that we'd ever be interested in such research, of course. How droll.
Okay.
An entity, you say? If this entity is your patron, that's all perfectly natural. But if it's something else, with enough essence and a capable animancer, perhaps you could trace this tether back to its source.
Right, and with a little fresh sake, you can follow an ogre back to its lair. Still wouldn't recommend it.
Just be careful that your tether doesn't snap back and kill you in the process.
Now that we've researched the mind of a godlike, the next step is anatomy. But we've taken enough of your time. Farewell.
Hurry, before they change their minds.
Ugh, I might have dozed off there for a bit. Were any of those...
Right. Well,
the ones we needed?
I think this is where I'm going to stop for now. It's time for me to take my gran and put her to bed, and then I'm going to cook my stuffed crust cheese pizza, which I've not stopped thinking about the whole time I've been playing this game. How terrible is that? But yeah, when we come back next time, we shall continue. You've been fishing for a very long time, lady. Yeah, we'll continue all these missions, and definitely I need more upgrades, as those bad guys proved about 5 times in a row when I got my ass handed to me on a silver platter. But yeah, thanks to everybody who came and watched tonight. I really appreciate your time. As always, time is the most precious thing you have on Earth, and I really do appreciate people coming to sit and watch me play the game, so thank you very much. And of course, thank you to V, who became a member tonight. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, that's all from me tonight, folks. Enjoy the rest of your evening if you've got any of it left. Enjoy the rest of your day if you're at the start of it. But yeah, I will see everybody in the next one, I suppose. See ya.